Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your models have practically built themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv and welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. Today I've got a kit, it's been out for a very long time, and many of you, exactly Finley, I'm sure many of you have built this. I've built it before for a specific reason, but we're going to take a look at it today. I got it at a thrift shop. It's a thrift shop buy for 15 bucks. Actually, it was a friend of mine who supports the channel very well. His name is Mark, and thank you, Mark, for finding this for me. And I picked this up from him. It's the Firestone 78 Ford 4x4 truck, and look at that, kind of a nice tonneau cover. I like that, and roll bar and brush guard. Looks like it's got some pretty neat decals in it. So let's open it up. Now, Mobius, I think it's Mobius, has some of the earlier Ford truck series, kind of like the 67 or 68 through 72, which is what mine was, and it has kind of a raised area right through here. And then in 73, Ford started having this area here. It's kind of indented. And it still had round headlights, and that was 73 through 77. In 78, Ford came out with these square headlights, and when they came out with the square headlights, I felt that it ruined the look of the truck. Other than that, it's a good looking truck. I was not a fan of those square headlights, so I remember when those were brand new. Well, let's take a look at the kit. First off, the body here. Now this is from round 2. Let's see, what does it say here? 2014 round 2 LLC. The body looks great. It's got the, I can't read it, but it says something like Ranger 4x4 XLT or something like that up here. I'm not sure. But it definitely has a, yeah, not markings. It definitely has lettering up here that's part of the plastic, so that's a plus. The keyhole is molded in, so that's good. Hello, Finley. Now let's open up this bag. Yeah, kind of went everywhere. And in here we have front suspension. Oh, disc brakes. That's nice. My 72 had power drum brakes, and they were okay. They were huge. Wish it would have had these discs. You got your exhaust, CB antenna, and a CB. Of course, you know, from the 70s and 80s. That's what these kits came with, because that's what people had. Anyway, steering wheel, suspension, things like that. Here is the seat, the hood. Well, looks like we have, not sure what that is, but anyway. Now the hood actually has a recess here that you can cut that out if you want to put a blower on it. I'm not sure if that even comes, that's an option with this or not, but one of the incarnations of this kit apparently had a blower on it. Oh, and here's that beautiful tonneau cover. That looks great. And the roll bar, brush guard, and the mirrors. Yeah, the same mirrors I had on mine, and definitely had to tighten them up from time to time. But the tonneau cover looks very nice. Here's your front suspension, it looks like. Very good. The grill is in here, so not to worry. One of my tail lights, though, is broken. I can see that. Hopefully the part's in there. But the grill is not currently attached. Here's the bumper. Not sure what those are. Alternator, and not too bad looking chromed wagon wheels. Not too bad at all. We'll get to this bag. Interior tub. The tailgate. Looks like some of the trim for the tailgate. The bed. Sides of the bed. The interior sides of the bed. And the frame. Okay, so here we have the engine. So we got a block, oil pan, looks like a cool can. Supposed to be I think that's the starter. Not sure what this is. Front cover, heads, valve covers. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be 351 modified or a 400. Funky looking carburetor. Automatic transmission. Your front pulley. And kind of a pathetic looking battery. But oh well, it'll work. Okay, let's see what else is in here. So this kit appears to be missing the instructions. So probably why it was at the thrift store. Was somebody probably said, oh, I've lost the instructions, we'll just send it to Goodwill. So here's the piece of the tail light I was missing. One of the bumpers. And this grill. Oof. Yeah, I never could stand the looks of the grill on those. The tires are Firestone, of course. All terrains. 4 of these. And they just, for a truck, as far as I'm concerned, they're pathetic. Because here in Utah, 4-wheel drive trucks have big tires. And yeah, these aren't all that big. So, oh well. Probably put something else on there because I have that technology. And then we have 2 metal axles. And some really nice decals. So we got the flames. Superstone license plates. Gauges. That's nice. That's really nice to have those gauges. Some of the Ford trim, Superstones, Firestone stuff to go with the box art. So, but no instructions, which is fine. I mean, I could look them up online, I'm sure, if I need them. Pretty sure I'm not going to need them. I have built this kit before. When I very first wanted to have a model of my 72 Highboy, I got impatient and I didn't know that Mobius was going to be releasing one. So this is the kit that I used to build a model of my truck, and we'll take a look at that here in just a moment. Similar body style, just the grill's completely different. But anyway, so there's the kit. Definitely something having built it before. Getting the bed sides right, and this one here, you can see, they're bent. So getting them to fit properly is going to take just a little bit of work, but it actually builds into a nice truck, and we'll look at one of the finished products here in just a second. So hopefully this is of some help for those of you who have this kit or would really like one of these. And you know, it's still a good looking Ford truck as far as I'm concerned. It's just definitely in need of some bigger tires and wheels for sure, I would say. So thanks for joining us today, folks. We will see you again next week on The Stash. Here it is built. I did this several years ago and painted it with the same green Imron metallic that I painted my 72, my personal 72 Highboy. And it turned out pretty good. These tires and rims are something I cobbled together from the spare parts box. Not the kind of rims and tires that I had on it, but I wanted something to make it sit about the right height. So anyway, hope you folks like this, and we will see you again next week.